bum, 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 bum. Give it up for day 2! Day 2, everyone. I mean, it's only going to be like 30 days from now. Granted, this is a pre-recorded sub-streamed video, so I don't really expect much. Yeah, give it up for day 2. Day 2, hooray! Day 2. One other thing, I just need to do something real quick before I continue here. Just in case of emergency. Alright, I always like to vary my CPU. I never really explained why I did that, but it's just my preference. Because logically, I assume that's kind of how, you know, not everyone's at high level. Or at least some, I don't know. I just feel like when it comes to AI, I don't just want the same sub-significant level type. So I ended up putting one at 9, one at 8, one at 7, so on and so forth. Granted, it depends on how many, and it's going to be funny because I don't know how that's going to work in City Trial with Air Riders, since there's going to be up to 16 CPU. Which surprises me a bit, because I'm like, well then how am I supposed to get that to work? Unless there's more than just the good old 9 levels as usual, but that's usually kind of like a Sakurai standard. Just like with Melee, there's only a 9 level CPU, I believe, so it's the same for this game. So, I don't know. It's hard to say, but we'll see when we get there. I don't know if it was ever confirmed if there's more than just a hello there. Hello there. Well, I guess I'll be taking Slick AF. I'll take Slick AF. Although, to be honest, I'd rather look for something else. But, I'll take it. I'll take it. I guess I'm okay with this. It's whatever the game gives me, I don't really mind. I missed that offense. There is a Tarbur. Tarbur? Tarbur? Slick AF? Swervy McGee? Compact Nissan? Warpstar as Warpstar. I don't know why I'm making meme analogies for every single one of these rides, but I feel like it's appropriate for some reason. I do not know why. Technically, to be fair, I should have named it the Warpstar as the Warpstar specifically. Because it doesn't make sense when you say it the same way. Because you can't tell the difference. Well, I failed. Whee! Yeah, I feel like just going with basic Warpstar. I am the filthy casual. I will play the Warpstar. Because reasons. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still like, should I? Should I not? You know what? I'm going back to the Slick. I'm going back to the Slick. I should go back to the... There he is. Slick, I'm sorry. I was joking when I made fun of you. Come back, Slick AF. I need that. I need it. I need it. I need it. I forgot one of the other things about rides is that when you... I'm not sure this applies to any newer version. I haven't got confirmation about that, but when you get off a ride when you had max HP and then get back on it, you don't keep that same HP. You just get the HP that it normally had. So then you're missing HP. I guess it was probably a bit much to add a calculation for that. To always keep in mind based on your current HP that you had on the ride previously. But I guess that would also mean you would actually need a lot more extra lines of code for that. I guess it was kind of inconvenient. But then again, this was back in the day, so I'm not going to blame Sakurai or anything. To be fair, he only had 3.5 months to fix the game up, so I want to blame him on that one. Also, I heard that. Yeah. Yeah. But I did always wonder that, though. What? Pink. Ow. Yep. Boost. Yo. One of the interesting things I really like about the Slick Star, aside from the weirdness of its movements, is that when it flies specifically, it also flies in a circular pattern. Very, very, very floaty and circular pattern. It doesn't turn on a dime when you're flying. It just kind of slowly slicks away into the air, left and right. In a curve-like fashion. Oh god. Ah. Whoop. So, oh boy. So one of the interesting things I find very interesting about Kirby Air Riders is now that we can quick split in the air. One of the things I was also kind of weirdly hoping for is that we could boost in midair, but that still cannot happen. Then again, there probably is going to be newer rides that are unconfirmed that do something like that. Like they're probably, I don't know, incapable of like... Maybe it could also be a trade-off. Maybe they can't quick spin in the air, but they can boost charge in the air instead. You could like press a button and it might advance for it, but then again that would go against the factor of how to place yourself back on the floor, which is... But then again, we do have two buttons, so I don't know. It might have conflictions. But I feel like that would be cool. Oh! I hear death from above. So I felt like something that would have been interesting, but it could be a... Getting off my ride. Wait a minute. I put it in the fire by accident. I heard it get attacked by a dragon. Luckily it didn't destroy itself. Thank goodness. See, now that would be bad if you had like a ride that had not much HP and then you got off of it regardless of your max HP and then you got killed by the fire dragon. It would have been bad. I had a feeling it was going to be a single race. Now I feel bad. I should have taken it within my heart to go for the warp star after all. No! Give me a bird! Oh, forgot about that. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna make it. Close I was, though. I was close. Kind of slowed down there a bit, and I did get stuck on the wall 2 times. But even then, I doubt I would have still made it. I still think I would have been behind by the sword by probably 2 seconds. It was a close one, though. I don't know if the warp would have been better. I want to say yes, because it would have been easier to control. That was a close one. Ah. Spin! Hello there. Yay! 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 The only thing that I'm definitely going to be weirded out by is not having to throw 3 Gordos. Instead, I can only throw 1. It's going to be weird to me. But to be fair, these things were OP and they still are. The other thing I am gonna miss for sure, which I can understand why they reduced it to only 1 Gorda per use. 2 at most if you manage to find another one, have the other one stowed away. At least I assume you can stow it away. I don't remember. But yeah, be it as it may, the only thing is it doesn't have physics like the ones here, so if you throw it from the sky, it doesn't bounce up and down. It stays in place once it hits a collisionary surface, which is going to be interesting to say the least. Which means it's only going to be specifically for grounded battle, which is interesting. You'll throw it, it'll arc probably, but then it'll just hit the floor and then stay there for like 2 or 3 seconds and then disappear. Bink. I'm not sure how they're going to change bomb, but based on what little visual respect that I saw in the direct is that it looks like bomb cannot be avoided anymore. If you're in the bomb explosion, you will take damage. Because you can't avoid the damage in this version by flying above it. Ah! No! I'm sad now. So, there's that. But who knows? It's to be confirmed, but from what I saw, it seems like you can't really avoid damage now. That's something now. Bomb is something you definitely want to avoid. Because in this version, you don't take... Hold on. Bomb. There you go. I still kind of remember how to use this. And get the power I want. Kind of. It's been a while. I'm still rusty. Yeah, you can avoid the damage if you fly above it. If you're on the ground while it's applying, you will take damage. And weirdly enough, it can actually be used to like keep your ride airborne in this version, which is very interesting. I'm not sure if this is going to apply to the Air Riders version, because it looks more like it's just going to damage anything that it goes and touches, so there's probably no more that weird technicality to it anyway. Which I guess I'm okay with as well. Since bomb was supposed to be a destructive power-up as it is, that's something you can easily avoid with wind current, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Depends on what it is, because it's still unconfirmed on how that works. Wheel. Bike. Bink. Dunk. Ah, good old Rex Wheelie. I probably should stop getting glide on this thing. The more you get it, the more it gets weird when you go into a stadium. The multipliers for bike types regarding glide gets really wonky once you have too much of it. And then when you get to a ledge and jump, you just like stay in midair for unnecessary amounts of time. Rather than what I would prefer for it to jump higher or something. But in this version, you don't do that. You just kind of stay in the midair when you do that. But it's only when you go into a stadium. It's weird. But normally it works normally here. You do actually get a little bit more airtime when jumping. You don't get more height, but you do get more airtime. In a sense. I don't know. It's hard to really explain. Yoink. Zas boost. Oh, come on. Turn. Hey, what's one of the downsides of this thing? It cannot turn on a dime either. It's very schmoozy. Which is beneficial, but also a weakness. If you really only need to go somewhere, it's gonna take some time. But the speed is pretty decently phenomenal, the acceleration, because it's a bike type and what have you. Obviously, as all bike types weakness, you cannot fly, you can only jump. What's up? But the offense and the attack power of this thing and the defense aren't half bad. Whee! I was not expecting that to work. Boost. Offense. I am a wheel now. I really do hope that Wing is back in the game. So, mostly because, you know, I find it interesting that, you know, most characters can turn into a bike type by using wheel. But, like, it's going to be kind of sad because it's like, what if bike types can't turn into a star type? And I think that's the reason why Wing and Wheel were created in this version. Get the option to do that or the other. Hot dogs. It looks like things are scarce today, so we might end up trying to kill each other. CPU tend to do that when there isn't a lot of things around the floor. At least that's what I gathered from playing the game quite a bit. But yeah, it does look like nothing's really around. Very few items are on the ground to pick up. Or in boxes. Yoink. No, I'm okay with that. I don't need a more charge. Yeah, I can't find anything. Wait a minute, boxes just spawned. Come on. I got more glide. I did not want that. I mean, maybe it might be good, but is it target flight? Oh. I guess more speed would have been nice. Oh, but it's destruction 4. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Woo! Ow. Ow. Woo! Ow. Oh, I got the wrong one. I'm dead. Pollo! And then I'm dead. I like how I had to stay in the air for a bit there. And then do that. Mine? Bro, stay away from me. Ouch! Ow. Ooh. Ah! Ooh. Whatever you do, you do not do that. Stay away from me. I am going to... Never mind. Hey, look, I'm up here. I'm safe now. From all the death and destruction. See, this is what I meant when I said you don't need that. God dang it. Yeah. Since this was specifically for... wait, really? We tied apparently, and only one person was not to win. Good to know. Honestly, I didn't think I had that at all, but it turns out the AI were... I don't know what they were doing. It sounded like we were... Or the other two, except for myself. Like, we're like murdering a bunch of Kirby, but... It turns out, no. Apparently we were just messing around. Because I was like, there's no way I could really have this one. It's like, even though I have the damage and the capacity, but the problem, like I said before, you can't turn, and then there are some parts where, you know, the flying and the gliding is not very good for bike type. You kind of don't want to pick those up. I mean, you might want to pick up a few, but probably not too much, because then it gets really weird. I mean, like, really weird. And that was kind of like a perfect example of, oof, wrong thing at the wrong time. Even though it was the correct answer, it was the wrong type based on the stage itself. So it was going to be kind of a hard time anyway. Especially for the Rex Wheelie, since I did not have enough turn. Restoration area. Although I will admit, Restoration Area was an interesting concept. Very useful for when you need it in a pinch. But the only downside is that it takes quite a long while for you to recover the HP. Which, you know, since the entire sense of it was if you're in desperate need of finding HP items and or a place to respite from all the hectic battling of City Trial, this wouldn't really quite help you as much as you would hope, or at least as fast enough. So if Restoration Area ever comes back in Air Riders, I truly hope that the recovery rate increases quite a bit. Which I'm sure is not going to be a problem if Sakurai decides to do that, since I'm pretty sure all he has to do is change some numbers in the code and the recovery rate will increase per second, based on the values that he had set. Anyway, today I will in fact play as normal Warp Star. Although I feel like I'm in danger anyway, considering that there is a crazed Swerve Star on the field. Yeah, that's the only thing that I have my reservations about this for many years, is that the recovery rate of Restoration Area, not as much as I would like. Maybe double the restoration rate would have been fine enough. I heard that. Yeah, I think it's going to be another race. One has a Formula Star, the other one has a Rocket, and the other one has a Swerve. I feel like this is definitely going to be a race-based one. But no matter, I will stick with my selection because I feel like it. Well. My apologies, my nose that just died. Did I just hit a box? Behind me? I think I did. Aha, someone did put a bomb somewhere. It's me. Yoink. Sorry! I may have screamed a bit loudly. Boxes are all the same. No fair. Well, it's only no fair if you're in a very bad position to capitalize on the boxes. Which then again, I guess that's what it means. Because it was very interesting that the English language was translated to say this. I'm not sure what the original Japanese text is, but be it as it may, it is kind of funny in hindsight. Also, this will make the Rocket Star be insanely OP, because then that means he can charge up very easily. I saw that. Oh, the Formula took it. How dare they? Oh yeah, there it is. Uh-oh, all boxes have charges. Also, hello there. I'm hearing that swerve and I'm not liking that. I don't like any of it. No! Oh darn, I missed it again. And again. Yes. No, no, no. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Defense. Speed. Okay. HP. HP. I got two things at once, but that's fine. I don't know how I'm gonna make this quick. Bird. Bird. Bird, 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 bird. There wasn't any speed in there. It was mostly charge, weight, and glide. Granted, I think there was one boost, but I missed it. Oh! Yeah, that swerve is going to be a problem. Maybe also that rocket star, since it has 9 charge. And even then, the formula doesn't have anything, but it's formula, so if it's going to be a top-down speed race, it won't be easy. Never mind, it's Kirby Mew. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I don't really have alerts or anything of that stuff on, but thank you for letting me know. Thank you, and I will gladly appreciate your follow. Yeah, I just do things. I'm not really here for, like, you know, following and stuff, you know, things like that. But, you know, if you want to follow, you can follow. If you don't want to, you don't want to, that's fine. But, you know, I'm not really focused on things like that. I just kind of do this for fun. I'm not like a constant streamer or anything. So do as you wish. But regardless, I appreciate it. You know what? I'm just gonna probably bully these Kirbys, because the only sad thing... Oh, hello, Mike. That's a rare spawn. One of the things I noticed about Kirby Melee 2 is that it's... I guess unoptimized in a sense. For the longest time, I don't know why the CPU just bumble about over here in this corner. They just really like it a lot. And most of the enemies just end up spawning over here half the time. So it's always an easy win. Kind of sad. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. Maybe there was an issue before they printed the game. Maybe it was a bug. Who knows? Well, I saw a bulk star, and now I'm gonna have to... I am not committing to the bulk star. I am going somewhere. Just maybe if I just... push. No, I'm pushing into... I'll grab it later. I don't want to touch that minus top speed. No. Oh no. Yeet. There's turbo. Oh god. Okay, I'm good. Yo, bird. Oh yeah, 3 bombs in a row. I do enjoy how sometimes the game does spawn a lot of inconspicuous things together clumped up. And usually it's bomb. Another one. Oh look, and then there's one down here. Another one. Yeet! One of the most fun... well, I don't know. I'm mostly on mic, but one of my favorite events is definitely when the boxes are the same and it contains either bomb or mic. It becomes very much hilarious. Very chaotic. It's one of my favorite events that happens. Oh. Sage. You're headed for a place shrouded in golden ice. Oh, that's bad. I'm getting bad RNG in the volcano. Also, that might hint at frozen hillside, but I never trust what the stadium does. I just play the way I want to play when I feel like it. Because that's just one of the whimsical natures of... Oh, hello. Wait a minute. Yeet! There we go. I had to do that for no reason. I was hoping there was a ride there, but there was not. Oh wait, that's right. I'm going over here. I need my bulk start. Pioneers used to drive this baby for miles. It's not just any ride. It's a tractor. Ah. And it's a very, very useful tractor. We used to fly this baby for miles. Whee! I really hope that they keep this. I hope they keep this not totally bugged, but beneficial concept in Air Rider. Because I would love to fly again in this thing, very wonkily, and then just pop out of nowhere. What's up? Oh, I don't know if I can grab that one. Never mind, my man just took it anyway. It's possible that could be Celestial Valley. Oh god! That scared me. It could be Celestial Valley? Gotcha. Although, if it is Celestial Valley, and if that is what's going to happen, then I think I'll be good with the bulk star. As long as I don't die during the part where you have to go on the rails. That's the only hard part, is controlling this thing in the air once it gets going. Ooh. Oh god. Ooh. Spin. Pillar jump scare. You know, fun fact, I actually had a pillar kill me by appearing right inside of the ride while I was flying in midair so fast. It spawned right inside. My ride got stuck. I could not leave. I could not even get off my ride. And as soon as somebody broke it, which was a CPU in this case, it immediately destroyed me, my ride, and all of my wonderful, beautiful alls came flying through the air, and I'm sad. It was the saddest day of my life. I've never had that happen, and I did not know that was possible. It was crazy. So I didn't even know that could happen. And I played this game for a long time during my younger years, so I was just like, there's no way. I did things that you learn that you normally can't if you play a game long enough. Whee! Oh lord. The tactic to make this thing go in the direction you want, you just gotta tilt it down, but then you have to kind of tilt it back up so it can not crash to the floor. And of course, press A. Not very rapidly, you can if you want, but it's not really necessary, depending on how much glide you have. And you can just kind of just go with the flow while you wait for somewhere you want to land. Whee! Ah. Yeah, it's a minus defense. Ow! Rude. The Shadow Star just slapped me in my face. Just very lightly. Sorry. I keep forgetting how bulky the bulk star is. Ah! Yes! I got that weight at the last second. Let's see. My main concern is turbo, but if it's something fighting, then obviously it's going to be that shadow. It has a lot of turn, even more so. I'm very concerned. But then again, I am bulk, so it's kind of like in between. Oh no. it's it's well I guess I'll see the rest of the Kirby's in therapy because I don't know if I'm gonna get that 100 with this thing. I'll believe that I can, but they're probably gonna get to it first. No! We all failed except for the other one. I was that close. You should have just pressed A little smidge more. I can do it. I can do it. No! I'm sad. He took it from me. No. Well, at least I wasn't fourth. He stole it the last second. I was actually gonna grab that one, and then he stole it. Rip. Well, today I'll be taking the good old wheelie bike. Ah! Yeah. That's why I love the Bulk Star so much. It's just so unassuming. It's like, oh, you could have won in the race with that heckin' thing, and then as soon as it takes flight, and then if you trajectorily move it the right way, you can potentially win the race, and I find that very funny. And that's why I kind of love it for what it is. It's like a very unassuming ride, but very, very useful when you least expect it. Alright, today seems to be pretty chill. I don't really see too much going on, which means we might have to start destroying one another at some point. Maybe not. There's some boxes, but not that much. Oh. Sword. Yoink. Oh, no, 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 no. Me no want that. I don't want any of that. Onigiri? There is a lot of... Oh god. Somebody just got moided. May they rest in peace. The power of Poyo compels the Poyo. Ah. Oh, man. Yeah, it does look like it's going to be pretty barren today. Thinking about playing and streaming the sequel the day it comes out, because why not? Yeah, basically. That's what I'll be doing. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that Compact Star is now starting to concern me. Don't assume that the Compact Star can kick someone's butt. It totally can. Oh boy. Wait. Oh my god. Heh. I need more turn for this thing. Oh. Charge, charge, charge. Give me the charge. Beauty. Food. Yoink. Ah. More warp stars. I honestly don't know what this event's gonna be based on what I'm seeing and what's on the ground. It's gonna be a hard one to predict on this one. Heart, 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 heart. Give. Ah. I can't. I cannot. No! Poyo. Are you looking for someone? I gotcha. Well, I'm down for that. When the game comes out, we could totally do that. I would not mind. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting it day one. So just let me know when that day happens, or if any time that you get it. No rush. I'll be probably playing this game potentially religiously, potentially. Just like I did back in the day when I first played this game. Because there's going to be a lot to take in. The fact that there's like 16 players now instead of 4, it's just, I think my brain will be just kaboom. It'll just be explosion. It is just explosion. There's just too much variables to consider at that point. But I think I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah. Ah. Minute. Minute. Oh, I kind of want that jet. Or sorry, rocket. You know what? I'm going for it. There you go. Damn it! I did not like the fact the glide just landed on me. Okay, I only went with it because I have no... Oh, I guess I probably should have been that worried. Why were the other two still on compacts? Now I'm immensely worried. Never mind, I chose the right thing. Well, either way, I had a bike type, so what am I saying? I think I would have been fine either way. Yeet! Ah, but then again, they do have good acceleration. Oh lord, they're coming. Yeet! That was way too close. I heard that warp star, but I also heard that other compact. I was like, no, I need a reboost now. I'm losing speed. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. And now that I think about it, if I kept the wheelie bike, I probably would have not made it, actually. Ah. My turn. The minus glide at the last second was funny. Yeah. This is just the Kirby gods or Sakurai in the sky punishing me for being too good or something. It's just like, eh. Here's a minus glide. There's just rude. Why did I have to deserve that? Oh boy. Yep. Yep. Wait. You know what? I'll be doing that. Sure, I'll try a wagon stone. And there goes the compact. I threw it into the lava where a fiery ancient dragon will consume it. Nope! Oh man. I'll just grab the food. Oh, I need that. Oh shoot, there's a Wex wheelie. No! I might be in danger. I think that Rex wheelie can wreck me up if I'm not careful. Excuse me. Defense. Think. Gordo. Yeet. Then I chose spin. And there's Kirby really losing. God, what made me decide to do Twitch? Again, just for general fun. But it was actually mostly, the purpose was intent for, you know, if me and my friends get together on playing some games, which does happen occasionally, not all the time, that basically I just use Twitch. If anyone was just generally interested, just to, you know, watch or whatever, they could. But it was also so I could use it as a backlog to quickly export videos to YouTube and such. Ooh, defense. But yeah, that's pretty much the main reason. It's just for memory keepsake, really, with me and my friends. And then the other reason, not too much of a main reason, but still a good, decent reason, is just, you know, if I want to do something for fun. And then anyone just wanted to watch them, they just could. Beautiful defense, come to me. Oh. I'm gonna be tanky. Alright, now I'm no longer afraid of the Rex wheelie. I am completely fine. Ow! My insurance will call your insurance. Thank you very much. Stay away from me! That thing scares me. You see a CPU on a Turbo Star and they just keep spinning menacingly, and I'm like, I'm too afraid to go near that thing. They're just spinning there menacingly. Ah. Boom. Meow. Top speed. I definitely did max out on defense since it did not say defense up. So I am definitely a tank at the moment. Boop. The reasons for getting some money in affiliate? Understandable. I understand. Everyone has different reasons of why they do things. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I can understand. It's like, either you need the money, or, you know, it's just very fun to have the idea of, you know, getting paid while you literally play games, which is, it's very nice. So I can understand. HP. Oh, come on. Just slowly. Just give me. Give. You know what? I'm curious. What's on the menu today? Oh shoot, it's going this way. Where is it? It's another wagon. Dark Shadow Formula Jet. I'm good. Ooh, I needed that. I wish I had a little bit more turn, but this should suffice. Speed! I didn't actually think I would get him. Whoops. Oh yeah, definitely a tank. With a little bit of speed. Not too bad on glide. Huh. Holy moly, that Rocket Star is definitely an offender of great attacking and defense. Meanwhile, the Turbo Star really is on the ladder. Of course, it ended up being melee, so... Oop. I guess whoever has the higher turn, I suppose. Let me see if I can time this. No! I was slightly off! I'm just gonna have to do this. Yeah, spinning. No, this is the okay, this is the worst one for this one, because this Wagon Star does not slide too much. Weirdly enough, Ice is actually pretty good for rides that can slide a lot, like the Slick Start, because you don't really lose speed and you keep going in the general direction. I am not gonna make this! I got sword, come on. No! No! I missed it. I think I barely had that opportunity, but all of the enemies got deleted by other Kirby. It was close though. By the way, you have not reached it because not many people have time to watch me? Oh yeah, also understandable. I mean, the same here, even though technically I'm only doing this just for, you know, fun and for memory keepsakes. But yeah, there's a lot of competing factors out there. There's just so many people now. So it is really challenging to really put yourself out there and not really be discouraged. But, I mean, honestly, not that I'm some sort of streamer you can really, you know, look up to or anything per se, but... You know, the only thing I can advise is basically just, you know, just keep putting yourself out there and just keep doing the things you do as long as you enjoy it. You know, the only thing I can say is that I'm sure eventually, you know, there'll be people there cheering you on or just generally enjoying your content. Yeah, even though technically, you know, I'm not, you know, a streamer per se myself, but, you know, I'm just saying. I don't know if that would help or anything, but, you know, that sounds like good advice to me, so. Yoink. Oh, no. Well, I'm glad I was up here. It would have been worse if I was on the floor. I thought it was going to be items are bouncing. Based on the colorization of the skyline that changes, it usually kind of gives it away. Whee! It's actually not that bad once you get used to it. But it still kind of surprises me a bit when it randomly happens. You know what? Yes, let's play as Shadow. Ow. Even though this thing has almost no HP left, and that concerns me. No! I can have an ice cream. It gives me 1 HP, but at least I had some ice cream. No! I need that. No! Oh god, I hear someone behind me. Okay, it's a Rex wheeling. I'm not too concerned. They cannot turn. I need to go find some HP and soon. I don't see any here though. No! Lighthouse? Lighthouse. Oh, thank goodness. Oh no. No, 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 no. It's still here behind me. Apple. Maximum tomato. Oh god, okay, maybe I'm not too used to it on this one. Eat. Huh. Whoa. Top speed. Come on. I heard that. Oh my god, somebody has plasma. And I have a bomb. Yeet! Yoink. Yoink. Now granted, it was said that the Shadow Star can fly pretty well, and it kind of does, but it doesn't have a lot of airtime. Though it can glide pretty decently, though. Ooh, that's exactly what I needed. Oh boy. No! Sage. Eh. Yoink. Bink. Fire. Shadow fire. You. Isn't that just a very interesting thing, Shadow fire? What would be the akin opposite of that? Shadow fire and light. I feel like probably just ice, really. Or iced light. But there's no cool name for that. Shadow fire sounds cool, but iced light, not as much. Or maybe just light frost? Or frostlight. I think frostlight. I think that's good enough. So the opposite of Shadowfire would be Frostlight. It sounds almost just as cool. Not as... maybe. I don't know. It's close, though. It's close. I feel like it's close. But that's just an opinion, so I don't really know. No! I didn't grab the last one at the last second. I was like a smidge. Alright, so we got standard Rex Wheelie, though it may not have much points, but it's still pretty decent for speed. Got a fairly tanky, based on a little bit of attack, Wagon Star, with a touch of subspeed, but not much. And then we got an overall Slick Star with overall stats. And meanwhile, mine is a little bit more for gliding, but yet can be grounded with weight. Huh. This is gonna be a hard one. Oh! Well, this is fitting. But I do have a lot of sub boosts. Oh, this is going to be somewhat close. Don't kill me. Oh! To the sky! To the floor! I think I got this. Got those right. Not sleep. Wake up. Oh shit. Oh lord, they're coming! Oh shit. Help! This is the raw footage of me dying. Oh no, he's coming. Quick. I missed that jump. I was just too afraid of it attacking me. Oh god! If I do not time that quick spin right, I think I would have been dead by that, but I'm surprised he didn't shoot it earlier. I was spared by blue curving. Alright. That's the hour cap for today, because I usually do these every once in a while for 1 hour, and I'll be doing this until the game releases. Alright. Thanks, Mikeinator X140 for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and have a great day. Later.